Focus here, folks. Radiator hose is not attached. It is actually sliced at the bottom there. She is driving beautifully. This is horrible. Okay, let's see what happens. You ready? Abracadabra. Okay. It's the next day. Oh. Monkey. Wrench. Mike. Yay!
I'm in the car.
Hey everybody, Monkey Wrench Mike. We are back with video number 2 on my super cheap and very cool looking SLK 350. Keep your eyes up here. Don't look down there. Don't look at any of that. Keep your eyes up. Focus here, folks. All right? Can you hear the hum? Yeah, we have some work to do. We have the battery that is charging, but we have to fix it. We can't move the car over to my driveway over there to wash it because we've left a long line of transmission fluid, and that is all because of this right here. Our hose is not attached, and we have to fix that. Yeah, so let's see if we can find something that'll work. We'll fix the car, and then we're going to move it over there. Look at that sky. That is beautiful. Look at the engine. That is horrendous. Yeah, we have all kinds of issues in the $800 SLK. As you saw in the last video, nothing is attached. Radiator hose is not attached. It is actually sliced at the bottom there. None of the headlight connectors are connected over there. And we have to fix this right here. I have to find something to hold this. Ooh, that right there. See it? There it is. That's your transmission line. And I got to find something that will hold that to the transmission cooling part of the radiator. Let's see what I can find. So I found a wire, a piece of a wire. See? Yep, I cut it out. Thank you, Mr. Clothesline. Thank you for your service. And I bent it. And I'm hoping that I can just kind of stick it in right here and it'll hold things together. But is it too thick? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to twist that some more, but it's holding it. Nope, it's not holding it. Dadgummit. Okay. Ugh. See, it's too thick. This wire, I believe, is too thick and it's not holding it in. So I need another little wire. Where am I going to find another wire like this but thinner? Oh! Okay. I think I know. Hold on. Look at this. Look at this. I think it's going to be perfect. Is that about the right thickness or is it too thick as well? Let me just see here. Are you going to hold or no? I think it's going to be just a hair too thick. It is so close, it's just a hair too thick. Dagnabbit. Well, turns out the fly swatter was perfect. It was a perfect match. Look at that. Yep, I got it twisted and turned, and this thing isn't going to go anywhere. Okay, I tried all different kinds. I even found some what looked to be legitimate clamps. This is for the radiator. That might still work, but the fly swatter worked. So I fixed my Mercedes SL with a fly swatter. Yay me. Now let's see what works on the inside. Okay, we have a good battery attached. I just want to see what works and what doesn't. And then we'll try to get it around to the backyard. But let's just see what's going to happen here, if any of these things work. Okay. Good, good. We have a radio. Battery voltage too low. Command will switch off in 3 minutes. Okay, so let's just see what happens. Can we do this? I don't know. Even the battery's dead. The battery I'm using is dead. You got to be kidding me, right? Will it start? No. Dadgummit. It sucks when your good battery's gone. See, it's not even not even starting. All right, well, we're going to have to charge it. Holy guacamole. All right, the battery, I think, is charged, hopefully enough. Hopefully our little wire, our fly swatter wire, will hold the transmission fluid where it is supposed to be. And let's just see what happens very, very quickly. If I can give it a start, I can move the other car. And it's not doing anything. She's not doing anything. She's still dead. Why am I even doing this? Why? Why? So we're back with the booster. Yep. We had to supersize this thing. There we go. Give it a little booster pack. Close this. Hopefully she'll start and she won't leak crap everywhere. I can get her to the other side of the driveway, which is just right over there. Let's see how she runs and drives. My first time starting her. Yay! Okay, let's just see what happens. Okay. Check coolant level. Yeah, of course. But don't die. Don't die. Yeah. Here we go. She's driving. She is driving beautifully. I'm sure the front bumper is all scratched on the ground. Here we go. Holy moly. Let's just see what works. Okay, windows work. That's nice. Let's have them all go down. I'm getting a lot of smoke out of the back. How does this work? Here we go. We're going to push this. Trunk, close, partition. Okay. Let's just see. Okay. Here we go. Oh, she's smoking a lot. I don't like that at all. This is horrible. And I do smell antifreeze. Let's just see what happens. Oh, I hope she's okay. Let's see what happens. You ready? Abracadabra. Okay. Look. It's working. Holy moly. Does it really work? You gotta be kidding me. Look at that, look at that, look at that. The top works. That is definitely a first. Mike's tops never work. Holy guacamole. Okay, very quickly, hopefully she'll close. Here we go. Look at this. Come on. Come on, top. Ho, ho, ho. You know what that means? She gets a bath. Yep, in the words of the immortal Janet Jackson. That's the way love goes, folks. When you love a car, you clean her up. Nope, you clean her up because you hope that she's going to be a good car and you hope that you love her. But this car, other than this, cleaned up so nicely. And I don't know about that. I don't want to buy a rear bumper if I don't have to. But look at the paint. Everywhere except for the fake fender. That really doesn't even, it looks worse on camera, but it was a whole different color. Actually, that color looks closer to the real color than what the color they put on it. Yeah. They didn't do a good job. So we have to get a fender and a bumper and some radiator hoses and some other accoutrements. I think I can save the fog light right there, but you keep your eyes up here where they belong. She looks good. She really, really does. Okay, so now we're going to get her in the back into the operating room, and we're going to get to attack the interior because this is one dusty, weird smelling place. Okay, it's going to clean up perfectly. I know it is. The top even works, which leads me to believe this is going to be a good car. Okay, we're going to take the seats out, we're going to vacuum, shampoo, treat the leather, and lots of cleaning. Hey everybody, we are back. It's another day, and yes, the top is down. Yep, Lola and I are ready to do a little cleaning on the inside of the car. So let me kind of show you the before, and then we'll take a look at all of the action of the cleaning process, and then we'll show you the aftermath. It's going to be a mess, I can guarantee you that. I got to tell you, I love this car with the top down. I really do. Proportions, everything, beautiful. The little rear end, hubba. She's gorgeous, but yet she's really, really dirty. These things I don't think have been cleaned in a long time. There's my dead spider friend right there. Issues, well, the Harman Kardon sticker, I need a little super glue right there. The seat is ripped a little bit right there. I guess this is leather. I mean, it kind of feels leather-ish. I don't know, maybe it's vinyl. Who knows? Interior, dust, dirty. I do get 2 floor mats, which is really nice. Love that. So the plan is to, ooh, gorgeous. How you doing, beautiful? Anyway, we're gonna work from the top down, and we're gonna get rid of all of the dirt and the grime that's everywhere. Look inside the vents. Ugh, that's really gross. That is really gross. Okay, working our way from the top down. I have 2 floor mats that we're going to clean, 2 seats we're going to clean, and everything behind me. We're just going to give it a good scrub down, and it's going to be magnificent when we're done. So, let's get to work. Well, let's see what you get when you take out the seats of a Mercedes SLK. Well, you get a finely groomed man. We got a couple of combs. We get, oh, they were a risk taker. Yep, Texas lottery over here, folks. And we got 20 cents on this side. 20 cents and 2 combs and trash. There is a gold mine or a silver mine. Let's go over here. Lola's already discovered it. What'd you find? What'd you find, Lola girl? And I left the seat belts attached because I didn't want to dig into this. I didn't want to take that off and all that kind of junk. Okay, on this side, new car scent. That's what I've been smelling. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 quarters. So that's $2, 20 cents. 30, 41, 51, 56. $2.56. We'll deduct that from the price, and more importantly, a manual. Yep. Let's see what could be in here. Oh, all kinds of books. Okay, good stuff. Don't lose my money, because my money don't jiggle.
My money don't jiggle, it folds.
It works. All kinds of books. Okay, we'll put all this stuff off to the side, and then we'll commence to vacuuming and shampooing. Oh. 256, 257 and a quarter, 270, 282. 282 right there, folks. Yes, sir. see something beautiful? Besides Lola, check this out. Whoa. Did she come out nice and clean? Let me move my little orange rag. I don't want it to distract. Look at that. Holy moly. Wow. And that was like a 1 hour quick little detail. I didn't really do a whole bunch. Well, I did some. But I think this is really going to be a fun little car. Look how it came out. I don't know how to clean the screen though. I'm still kind of working on that. I don't want to. Anyway, yeah, that's better than it was. But look. This is going to be a neat little car, right? Right? Where's your friend? Oh, you know what? Everybody's asking about Lucky, so at the end of the video, we'll show you some footage of Lucky in his little swimming pool. Check out that nose. Woo, check out the nose. So video 2 in the bag, and I haven't even touched the trunk. Yeah, I'm gonna do that on my own because how exciting is it to watch somebody sweep a trunk? Yeah, and vacuum a trunk. Yeah, not so exciting. But this car is gonna be really exciting, folks. I love it, 800 smackaronis. Yes, sirree, Bob. All right, thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. By now, we've hit 30,000, so woo! That's behind us, and 50,000 lies ahead, folks. All right, we'll see you again very, very soon. Don't go anywhere, though, because here's some footage of Lucky in his little bitty swimming pool. All right. Oh, Lucky Ducky. People are asking about you. They are. You gonna take a little swim? Okay. Jump in your pool. Show them. Look how pretty. Lola, get out of the way. This is his time to shine. Move. Look at the purple. It's like when I gave him the swimming pool, his colors came back. Look, that is one beautiful duck. And that is one nasty dog that is trying to lick my face. Stop it, Lola, stop. Look at Lucky. Look at him. I wish I could get him into the pool. Let's try this. Jump in the pool. There you go. Yeah. Oh. He likes it in there. He does. And Lola keeps an eye on him. See? Everybody asking about Lucky. There he is. Yep, Lola got spanked. Anyway, there you are, buddy. You look pretty. Okay, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Even though you're in my face. Driving me crazy. Don't forget, I still have to work on this car. All right, Lola, say goodbye. Give me a high five. Thank you. Say goodbye. Bye-bye.